Electronic business. So what is electronic business? Electronic business or e-business can be defined as the use of the internet to network and empower business processes, electronic commerce, organizational communication, and collaboration within a company and with its customers, suppliers, and other stakeholders. So, ang electronic business or shortly known as e-business is isa yan siya ka-business through online. So, when we say online, nag-utilize yun siya ng internet, intranets, extranets, or other networks na makasupport sa commercial processes ng specific business. Although the terms e-business and e-commerce are often used synonymously, the distinction between them lies in the broader range of processes and e-business. So kung mapansin niyo na ay ubang tao na instead na e-business ang gamito na term, mugamit sila ng e-commerce. Actually, they are just the same, pero may ilag hapon gamay na differences. Ang e-commerce is a subset of e-business, while ang e-business is a general term na ng e-commerce. So, ang e-commerce is, ano yan siya, murag buying and selling online gihapon ng mga products, while ang e-business is not just buying and selling, but it includes also transacting, collaborating, interacting. Yan, for example, makig-business partner ka sa yaon na business company. So, sulod na yun siya sa e-business. That's their differences. Function of electronic business. So, may mga function ang electronic business which are the structuring value, selection value, matching value, transaction value, coordination value, and communication value. So, magdepende na yan sa company kung hain nga na ng mga value or function ng e-business ang ila i-decide na i-pursue. So, for example, ang yun na companies nag-decide na mas i-pursue ang communication value. So, pasabot yun siya, yaon na online business company is mas improve sila sa communication skills or mas dayaw ang ila communication between sa different kind of customers or consumers nila. E-commerce business model. The internet has consolidated itself as a very powerful platform that has changed the way we communicate and the way we do business. So, aware sa kita tanan na ang technology, specifically ang internet, is grabe siya ka-powerful na platform to the point na na-change niya or mas napabetter niya ang ways ng ato pag-communicate or ways ng paghimo nato ng business or shortly, the way we live. So, customers are constantly seeking new sources of information to help them make decisions before purchasing services. So, amo yan siyang nakatabang ang internet, labi na sa mga customers kay daghan ang ila makuhaan ng sources of information before sila mag-purchase or mag-buy ng yaon na product sa isa ka online business. For example, yung mga reviews, di ba, sa Shopee. So, example yan siya ng sources ng information ng mga customers. So, may mga model ang e-commerce or e-business. So, first is a business-to-business model. So, it is an intermediate buyer who then sells the product to the final customer. So, it is very explanatory na. Kay, for example is, isa ka online seller. So, business na yaon, may imo na business as an online seller. Then, nag-order ka sa website ng isa ka company or for example sa Shopee. Nag-order ka sa isa ka shop sa Shopee, then pag abot sa imo ng order, imo gibaligya sa final customer which is ang imo final customer is nag-reseller isab, iya na isab gibaligya into retail price. So that's include wholesaler and retailer kibali as an example of business to business model. So second is a business to consumer model. So business sells its products directly to a customer. So business to consumer. So explanatory na gihapon siya kay kung sa primero is nagkinahanglan siya ng online seller to reseller, ang inisab sa business to consumer is ang online seller is gidirect na niya ang product na to sa customer gayud. So for example, nag-order ka sa Shopee na ay nag-order, pag receive nimo ng imo gi-order is imo gihatag sa customer na nagpalit na niya ng product. The end. So gidirect na nimo sa consumer ang product na iya gi-order sa imo. So that's an example of business to consumer. Next is consumer to consumer business model. So consumer helps consumers to sell their assets. So for example, nagpalit ka ng car. So you are considered as a customer or consumer kay ikaw sang nagpalit. Then pagkapila ka buwan wala na ko ganhay sa imo car, imo na isab gibaligya through posting online, either sa shop or sa Facebook. Then may isa ka tao or may mga tao na gipublish or gikanat, gispread ang information of selling nimo sa imo cars na para naay mo palit ng mga customer. So amo yun siyang example na consumer to consumer. Nagpalit ka, din wa na kaganahing imo gibaligya, din naay mga tao na nitabang sa imo na i-publish ang information or product na imo gibaligya para makahanap sab ng another consumer. Next is consumer to business business model. It involves customers selling their services or products to business. So for example lang ini kung sa probinsya kita magbase, kibali ikaw may imo mga hinimo na ginagmay na silhig or lampaso, then niadto ikaw sa mas larger na tindahan or mas dako na business para ibaligya ang imo hinimo, which is para i-display nila o ibaligya sab nila sa mas taas na presyo. Next is business to government business model. So B2G model is a variant of B2B model. Such websites are used by governments to trade and exchange information with various business organizations. So for example lang yung business to government is, for example, may imo business, may imo own business. So mag-file kayo ng mga taxes or magpalisensya ka ng imo business or magparehistro ka ng imo business. So that's necessary. Ug yun siya ng mga activities is under government. So that's an example of business to government business model. Next is government to business business model. So governments use G2B model websites to approach business organization. So for example lang yaon is kibali ikaw as business owners pila ng katuig wala imo renew sa imo business permit. So ang government amo yan sila magamit ng G2B model through websites para i-approach ka na dapat imo business permit is kinahanglan na i-renew. Last is the government to citizen business model. So government use G2C model websites to approach citizen in general. So for example lang yung G2C model is ang mga government sila yung na-provide or sila in charge para sa paghatag sa citizen ng mga birth certificate, marriage or death certificates. So sila yung nag-in-charge yaon para maka-provide ninyon ng mga certificates sa mga citizens in general. So, amo yan to ang 7 e-commerce or e-business model.